Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Leila. In case you're new here, I'm a Nancy in Germany, and for today's video, I have a guest here. I'm going to be giving him the microphone to introduce himself. James is going to be talking to you guys about the pension system here in Germany. So if you are someone who is working here in Germany, or maybe you are hoping to come here in Germany and you are interested in knowing about the pension system, this video is for you.
I'm James Iga, came from Uganda, came to Germany to study. And I thought I will go back to Uganda, didn't work out. But of course, made many mistakes. Since I thought I'm going back to Uganda, I didn't try to see that I get work here. Although at that time, 40 years ago, it was not easy to get a job here. Nobody wanted workers. They had enough. So very important is, for those who are now new in German, to think about your pension. Really, you have to keep on working, not to just get social money, because social money, nobody pays for rent. For pension, you have to get a job where a percentage you pay to this pension scheme. The more years, if you start early, there's some people, you start at the age of 30, at least you know, okay, after 30, 35, you go to pension. 65, you have worked 35 years, the money will be okay, what you get every month as pension. This is the most important advice. Make sure you are occupied somewhere where you can work. I have friends who were self-employed. They had things. One of them was architect, didn't work, and didn't work well. He was not paying in a pension scheme. If you are self-employed, nobody will force you to pay the pension scheme. Yeah, it is voluntary. You can pay. But when he reached the age of going to pension, he couldn't even get anything. In the end, he was getting, they call it yeah, but they have another name, they call it Grundsicherung. Grundsicherung, that was what I was getting, just because he didn't think of paying in this pension scheme. Very important is you have to pay. For it is also not easy, but there are also other things you can do to save some money, so that you can put some money maybe every month. It doesn't matter, 10 euro. There are so many such programs. Then after 30 years, you have got money which you saved in such a scheme. There are many, but of course at the beginning, most people, they are struggling, so they may not have the money to save. But there are so many of such schemes. I don't want to say that I know all of them, but they can help too, so that you can save money when you stop working. Then you can always use some of this money. So you can buy shares in some companies. The others, they are called funds, but you need the expert to
Help you out.
yeah. But as I said, for normal people, you make sure start working early and get a job where they are paying in this pension scheme. Because if you get a job where you are self-employed, you are not paying, it doesn't help much.
Uncle, I would like you to give, for example, the example you have mentioned, because before we started the video, we have talked about one example you gave about a friend of yours who was working, I think you said cleaning, and this person had worked for a long period of time, and you, after the masters, you worked for a short period of time until you're rented, and he ended up even earning more than you. Like, can you explain how big a role it is when someone starts to work early?
It's, I don't need to explain much. It is a percentage.
Maybe you can explain the example you gave. Maybe I haven't explained it
No,
well.
he was not cleaning. He was working in a production, but a normal worker. He didn't study, didn't even do any special Ausbildung. It was just normal working on a machine. But he told me, came from Romania, and was working over 40 years. And he told me how much he gets in the pension. A lot of money, because he paid 40 years in this scheme. And for us who you started, you earning more money, but you paid maybe only 15 years. Forget it. It can't help.
It's not enough.
It's not.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, as this topic of rent, I mean, pension is also somehow difficult to understand. Uncle, I would like you to explain to someone. Yeah, we're going to go a little bit deeper because me myself, I hadn't understood. You said you have also people who have been working here in Germany and they decide to go back to their home country for pension and they will continue being paid. Yeah, even when they are not in Germany, the German government will still pay their pension. But then you said they have to be registered here in order to be able to get paid.
It's very simple. There is no German government who send money to outside for pension. Pension, they just send to banks in Germany, which means if you want to still get this money, it stays the way you are. Either you have your registration here, place where you are staying, and then you give your bank account, or you can do some changes. You say, okay, I don't want to have the flat where I'm staying, but I'll give registration my children, a friend where I'm staying, but the bank account has to be here in Germany. They can't send money to a bank account in Uganda. They can't. Yeah. And they want to know that you still have the contact to German. So you have to be coming maybe once or twice to German. Yeah. But nobody is going to say, are you now sleeping in German? Nobody is going to check this. But they know you are here. Yeah.
And does it matter how long you stay when you come back to Germany? Maybe twice a year. Does it matter? Maybe you have to you have to stay a few weeks or something.
The thing is, it's like if you have dual citizenship, two passports. You can stay a whole year in Germany. You can stay a whole year in Uganda. Nobody is going to ask you, why did you stay the whole year in Uganda? No. But important thing is you be registered here. Otherwise, they be making funny things. People are staying outside, and the money goes outside, and you don't know, is it really, reach the people who need it. But at least here, they know, okay, it is on this account, they can always check it.
Uncle has explained about how the pension system works. A lot of people have been asking me to talk about the pension topic. And I hope now this video has answered your question. For now, I'll say that was it for today's video. And if you have any questions, comment them down below in the comment section. And I'll be interacting with you guys. We'll see us in the next one. Bye.